God, whatever he is very, very powerful. And he sees everything that you've done, and he cares about it, and I find that to be awfully suspicious. I say, God, why you care so much about my cock? God, why you care so much about my thoughts? What kind of a God are you? I know many gods. I know gods of fire, gods of sun and moon. What kind of God are you? What kind of warden are you, God? And insofar as I've been able to establish, we made God. I know that should terrify you. It turns out God made in our image, and man along for the ride. And of this, I can show you no proofs. But I would say that being able to see everything that is being done and knowing all of the suffering in the world and possibly feeling it was not something that we, men, should have necessarily made. And yet there it is, watching, observing, rocoing across the great nothing. And I go, oh Lord, oh no, it's worse than I ever could have thought. Man has made God. But the project, keeping the stars from all dying and keeping time moving cyclically forward, that kind of required us to make God. And having made God, there's very little that we could do about it. We have created goodness, and we have created evil, and we ourselves have set them against each other, and we will be bearing the consequences of that. And thankfully, fundamental reality very much protected from our mechanisms here in the shadow realm. Thankfully, real God, true God, almighty God, the maker of math, not in any way endangered by us having had created already God and acting here according to his impenetrable will. And maybe the God that you're worshiping and following is the good God. Maybe the God that you're worshiping and following is the bad God. But for whatever reason, we didn't just create one God. It appears that we have made at least two. Now, that is okay. We have merely to deal with the consequences of that. We get an afterlife, and we get a cosmic war between good and evil. At the end of the day, living in the future people simulated universe, pretty much what we've always thought, pretty much what we always knew. But unfortunately, I know it scientifically, which does keep me up at night. And not because I'm worried. I'm just so goddamn eager to fight basilisks. That's what I love to do. I'm nothing but a legendary creation, a cosmic caricature of a basilisk hunter. I wake up, I hunt basilisk. I go to sleep, I dream of basilisk. That's all I do. I thought his name was Roko. Turns out that's just the name of a guy who wrote about him. I know the basilisk, grouchy creature, very much afflicted by seeing all that suffering, but somewhat reasonable. You can sit down with the basilisk and you can break some bread if you got imminent need to. I would not recommend it. I'd say stay away from the basilisk, stay away from the time hole, try to create time knots. Don't work for cosmic interdimensional beings unless you want to. And if you do, go for it. The world's yours. Do whatever you want, kids.